Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you very much for joining in. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be attempting to recreate Mark Martin's 1994 Talladega crash / big one. Thank you very much again for joining in right off the bat. If you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And while you're doing that, if you want to go follow me over on Twitch, if it's more convenient for you to watch these live streams that way, feel free to go do so. All the links are down in the description. If you want to help support this channel and get some cool rewards in return, please go check out my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy and Tommy Joyce for your support on there. Really appreciate it, you two. Thanks so much. And you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you want some behind-the-scenes notifications and updates for when I'll be streaming and going live. Now that I am done with my shameless plugs, as you can tell by the title of today's video, once again, trying Mark Martin's 94 Talladega crash. Get back into the game. Here we go. Alrighty, let's take a look at the paint scheme. Here we have his 94 Valvoline Ford. Sorry, I'm a little scrambled right now thought I had everything ready, but apparently not quite. Alright, we're going to be using 93, because that is the closest year of the track I could find. I have the 94 cars, but for some reason I can't find the 94 list. And I just realized the white balance is screwed up on my webcam. I knew I was forgetting something. There we go, much better. Alrighty. Let me know if the microphone is fine. I know the battery is low, it says. I should still have a good few hours. Oops, that's one thing I meant to do. So as you saw by that clip in the wait screen, we'll probably take a few more looks at the video further into the stream.
Drivers.
But a wreck starts about midway through the tri-oval.
Drivers, start your engines.
And in the process, Mark Martin slides down to the infield, goes through that. He just barely clips that guardrail, then goes through and hits that other fence / guardrail. Alright, so we're going to get a lap up to speed, cause a wreck coming through the tri-oval, and then try to go down to the infield. Excuse me. And I think this track definitely feels really grippy, so I might have to change that. I have no idea what I have the settings changed for what I was doing previously. Like I said, I have the 94 cars, I just can't find the list file. I'll have to re-download the thing, delete all the cards out of the game folder into a backup folder, and then make a separate list of all those cars. Alright, so far so good. So we're gonna spin a car or two coming down the front stretch. They are 3-4 wide. Holy crap. 3 wide. So that wasn't unheard of back then, it just wasn't as common. Whoa. Right, so we're going to take out the 28. Nope. Ouch. That was a hard crash. I spun all the way around instead of staying straight going down there. I know it says Davey Allison, but I believe it was... Is that Kenny Irwin Jr. that took over? I had to slow way down. I think he's probably going about 90 miles an hour or so when he slid down through there. And plus I have to be straight. I have to somehow barely clip this, barely clip the edge of this, and then hit like right around here. And judging by the angle, it's going to be pretty hard. I'm going to have to be turning at just the right angle. Just barely graze this coming down here, barely clip this part. And then yeah, right around here is where I need to hit. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Lake Speed. Kyle Petty and Jeff Gordon. There's some names. With a name like Lake Speed, how can you not get into racing? Wouldn't it have been amazing if he crashed into Lake Lloyd at some point? I know he didn't. I know he rolled over at Daytona, but not into Lake Lloyd. Lake Speed is into Lake Lloyd at Daytona Super Speedway. Alright, so we're going to get black flag to go towards the front a little bit. I know for a fact Jeff Gordon was involved in this wreck, so that stinks that he qualified in the back. But not too concerned about the other AI cars in this one. The main aspect of the reenactment I'm going for is Mark Martin, his crash into that fence slash guardrail. And if I want to be super detailed and picky, I can always, once I get a good replay recorded, if I really want to, I can switch around the TGA files like I've been doing recently. Whoops. Shifting in a third would help, wouldn't it? Oh. I wanted the live standings. Holy crap, they are 4 wide. They need to have a 4 wide audio clip. Uh-oh, there's a wreck. Yep. Accidentally caused that prematurely. Alright, well, let's just practice, even though this attempt is busted. So, he spins out. And then we're slowing down, we get hit by something, we'll come down here. Nope, I completely overshot it. I saw a couple cars go hard into the wall in that wreck I caused. I think the 22 is the one I saw. Yep, go head on into the wall. Who's the 22? Bobby Labonte. Ouch. I'm already distracted. I love accidental wrecks. Those are my favorite. Alright, next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Not gonna lie, that is an ugly paint scheme that Lake Speed has. I do not like that. Alright, so we gotta cause a wreck. Not this early. Going into the tri-oval. Get slowed down to around 100 or 90 miles an hour after getting clipped. Yeah, basically I think in the wreck starting, someone hit Mark Martin's front end that caused his throttle to get hung, and that's why he went speeding off into the infield. God darn it. I did not mean to do that. Another accidental crash. Good thing I have yellow flags turned off so we can do the backwards big one. You have no idea how reckless it's about to get, buddy. Viper goes, for the record, I have no problem with people posting in foreign languages. What if there's fans of the channel that don't speak English? What choice do they have? So yes, for the record, moderators, I do not have a problem with posts in foreign languages. Once again, as long as it's not spam, just like in any other language, I don't care. The dude from Russia wants to speak in Russian, let him. I welcome fans from every country, of all languages. Why is Jeff Gordon qualifying in the back? Uh-oh. He's got the rookie stripe. I know that's going to be incorrect. I need to find that 94 car set list. No problem. Just wanted to clarify. Alrighty. So to reiterate for anyone else that might be joining in, I have to cause a wreck coming through the trial. We'll get a few AI cars to get involved, and in the process I need to go down towards the infield and fly through the guardrail and into the fence. Whoa, that was close. Sterling Marlin almost turned up into me. We are 4 wide. Holy crap. Almost 5 wide. It's just right here. Looking back, it's only like double file. So the... Nope. Darn it. I tried turning down. Sterling Marlin hit me. I think I need to turn the grip down because it's way too high for what it should be. Just keeps straightening me out. I don't know what I was doing in the past with this version of the track where I have the grip so damn high. Jeez, holy crap. I just got absolutely demolished by Gordon. Wait for it. Gordon and Schrader gave me a 1-2 punch. Alright, let's try one more time, and then I gotta turn the grip down. This is getting too annoying.
Start your engines.
Ooh, why am I yawning? Not even tired. Definitely gotta turn the grip down a little bit. Grippity grip grip. Keystone. It used to be red and yellow and white. Is that the same Keystone of now? With Keith Stone. Yeah, take your black flag and shove it. This was also Bobby Labonte's rookie year. Interesting. 4 wide. Technically, no, 93. This is the 93 car set. I know this is a 94 video. But I can't find a 94 list. I have the 94 cars. Whoa, it's getting a little dicey. Nope. Darn it. Go. Go. There, does that count?
Big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Ouch. That was a hard crash for me and Mark Martin. Did I just say me and Mark Martin? Me and whoever is in the 15. Jeff Bodine. Ouch. Let's follow Mark Martin for the rest of this. See, this is the path I need to follow. Through there, and then boom. Except I need to not bounce off it like that. I gotta try to hit right in that opening so I get like stuck. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Because he just barely... I just gotta barely graze that first guardrail on the right side. In real life, Mark Martin kind of ran it over and just went right through it, but I'm not going to be able to do that in this game, obviously. Because I can't just get the guardrail to fold over. So I'm just going to have to just barely graze it. If anything, if not, just drive right next to it. Excuse me. Oh, there's a truck outside. Just heard some weird thumping, or like pounding noise. There was a super loud truck downshifting outside. It almost shook the entire house. Whoa. Let's see if we can get 5 wide. Nope, just 4. Down to 3. Only 3 wide. Whoa, that was close. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to take out... I was going to say Richard Petty, but no, that's Rick Wilson. Damn steering assistance. That completely killed my car. Oh, we got Bobby Labonte upside down at Talladega. That's happened once or twice.
You blew the engine.
Where did that happen? Oh, here we go. Got hit by Hud Strickland. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
8-Bit Enterprises, Auto Rock and Racing, Viper Ghost 03, Adam Eckstein, BM, nice username. Thanks for joining in, guys. The Walrus Man with a Plan, Zaya Joe HD Gaming. What else didn't I get yet? Levin Check. I apologize if I mispronounced that. Shoot. Gotta get going, otherwise I'm gonna miss the start. You guys notice this? It's a 1994 reenactment, and it's episode 294. Excuse me. Zaire Bear. Yes, I noticed you. Such a funny comment. Notice me. The car that Bobby Labonte would eventually go on to drive. The number 18 Interstate Batteries. Alright, so in the process of the wreck, I need to get slowed down. So I get like about 100 miles an hour, if not just a tad slower. But basically, somewhere in the wreck, my front end gets damaged, and my throttle gets hung, but I'm still slowed down a little bit. Darn it. Tried going down to the inside, I just got destroyed instead. Even more so right there. Backwards big one.
You alright?
My car is barely working.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving. Your front end's all smashed in.
My engine might even cut out before I get to the other cars. Not too many people left.
Here comes the leader. Looks like we lost that motor.
I think
Looks like we better
there was a
up on
car
back in.
stuck in the wall. Wait for it. Thought I saw that. Yeah, Ken Schrader. Just gets stuck in the wall. Then he gets hit by Dale Earnhardt while he's stuck in the wall. To add insult to injury. Wait for it. Just sitting there, just sitting there. The 8 somehow barely gets by, but then nope, boom. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh my god! You killed Kenny! You bastards! There. I beat you guys to the joke. Is that Ken Schrader? I'm just assuming the number 25. Oh yeah, okay, good. I was gonna feel really dumb if that wasn't Ken Schrader. Team Chevy. Traveling toy guy, how's it going? Oh, sorry, Gordon. Alright, so we need to get this wreck proper. We need to start crashing some people in the tri-oval. Basically simulate my throttle getting hung and go down to the... Not even necessarily my throttle hung, it's my brakes going out. Ray Bestis. Stupid camera. Oh, Michael making it 4 wide. My favorite of the Waltrip brothers. Are you just gonna stare at me weird all day, or are you gonna actually jump up on my lap and fuck up the live stream? Darn it. Ouch. Speaking of insult to injury, I'm getting stuck in the damn wall after flipping. I tried going down, but I got hit by the 75 and got sent back up into Dale Jarrett there. Dale Jarrett there. Ouch. Sure, so I got stuck in the wall that time. You're very inconvenient sometimes.
Drivers, start your engines.
Who thought it was weird that Viagra was a sponsor of Mark Martin's car? How was that weird? He was one of the oldest drivers in the sport at that point. It made perfect sense that Viagra would be a sponsor. Along with Depends and Life Alert. Oh god, I'm terrible. You are very inconvenient sometimes, Cat. Still, that terrible joke aside, Mark Martin was still one of my favorite racers ever in the sport. Probably top 5, I'd say. So I got a crash. Going into the tri-oval. Whoa. Uh-oh. I don't like being in the middle of 3 wide. I don't like this. Got 4 wide behind me. Whoa, darn it, premature wreck. Keep it straight, darn it. Keep it off the wall, darn it. That was like that one crash in that Daytona 500 where Kyle Petty was just desperately slamming on his brakes to try to slow down, avoid that wrecking car in front of him, and it just came across the track at the perfectly wrong spot, right in front of Kyle Petty. You diehard NASCAR fans know which one I'm talking about. I think it was the 500.
Drivers, start your
You are inconvenience, cat. Meow. See if you can hear her meow. Can you hear her purring? Meow. And yeah, Kyle was pissed. I do remember that. I couldn't blame whoever else wrecked, though. I mean, I forgot how the wreck started, but I'm sure the dude was just slamming on his brakes, waiting for his car to stop crashing. How dare you give me a black flag? Dale Jarrett probably wasn't happy about that move. At least we're not in the middle of 3 wide this time. On the bottom. That's right, I was gonna turn the grip down like 20 attempts ago, but I just got too lazy. No! Can't get a clean shot at that infield guardrail. Sadly, that was probably like the 3rd best attempt I've had this entire video. Alright, next. I'm gonna try this again. No more engine sounds to block her out. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to bump you in the head with the controller.
drivers, start
Next.
your engines.
Well, she's a calico. That means that at any point she's just gonna snap and be pissed that I'm petting her and jump off me and run away. Somewhere in the middle to the front, somewhere in between. Whoa. Sorry, Jimmy Spencer. Oh, that's a good one. I haven't tried his airborne crash on the Talladega backstretch yet. Probably one of the closest times I've seen a car to flipping over without actually flipping over. Still got to figure out where that 94 season list is. Look who's leading things, by the way, and who has been most of this race, I might add. Someone got their ratings right for this era. I was going to pretend Rusty Wallace was in the mix. No. Let me get down. Damn it.
You gotta come in for this black flag.
Ouch. Backwards big one time. No idea how reckless it's about to get. Yes, I say that every time. Oh, come on, that would have been perfect. I got a couple cars, but that would have been amazing if I could have timed that a little bit better. Next.
Drivers,
Oh,
start
don't
your
get it.
engines.
Thought you hated me. I thought you hated me. Jesus Christ, you fucking shit a lot. I'm gonna have to vacuum every 2 days. Now that I'm thinking about it, how much control I'm gonna need to have getting down to that inside part of the track, it's probably the best I keep the grip where it is. So I'm already having enough trouble spinning out, unable to get down there when I want to, let alone if I turn the grip down. Technically, this is the 93 version of the track, and this is technically the 93 car set. Should we spin out Rusty Wallace and see if he goes flipping across the start-finish line? Oh wait, I reenacted that already. I want to re-edit that one. There's a couple old ones that I edited where the crash is really good, they're really amazing, but my CCM work wasn't the best. That was before I discovered the key control speed and the smoothing and all that. So there's some older reenactments I did where the crash is really good, but the CCM is kind of really jumpy. Like it goes to zoom in, like really quick zoom and stop, really quick zoom and stop, really quick zoom and stop. And in my ranting, I completely forgot to start a wreck.
You gotta come in for this
There we go, was that worth it? I technically flipped. I like hit that inside wall part in the pits. Got ramped off. Like ramped off this angled part, and then that kind of sent me back across the track and flipped me over. Thank goodness that pace car is invisible. Forgot how good a damage this Cup 90 mod has. Alright. This cat hates me. She's starting to slip off my lap, so I'm gonna, like, reach underneath to kind of, like, prop her back up, and she's gonna get angry probably and growl at me. So I'm gonna have you listen in. Called it. Oh, there she goes. Told you. People say it's calico, but I just blame it on her being a female. Just constant mood swings on a dime. Alright, next.
Drivers, start your engines!
Tropical Cyclone, Jay Kaiser. Who else have a nice giving a shout out to? You got Dale Jr. fan. Forever 88 Hendrick. You got a really long account name. 8-Bit Enterprise, I think, said hi to you. I think I got mostly everyone. Is that cat possessed? Nope.
Eight cars in.
Just mood swings. Stupid black flag. Alright, I'll actually pay attention this time and spin out someone in the tri-oval. I believe it was Jeff Gordon that initially got sideways. Him and Mark Martin that started this wreck in real life, but unfortunately Jeff Gordon is in the back of the field. This is the 93 car set technically, so he's got the rookie stripe, and since he was a rookie, I'm assuming his ratings are a lot lower. That's probably why he's in the back of the field, if I had to guess. Try to spin out like a 44 or something. R. Wilson. Every time I see that Rick Wilson, I think Russell Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks. Darn it. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Oh wait, what's that? He goes backwards. Clips that guardrail, and then boom. There, perfect. How funny would that be if I just tried to edit that completely seriously? That was a hard crash for the 28 in this wreck, though. Watch the ride the 28 takes. The 28 and the 5. The 28 somehow just drives off. That's the heightened grip, that's why.
Drivers, start your engines!
Ouchie. Not gonna lie, I'll almost be glad if I don't get an editable attempt in this one. I've got like 3 I'm working on. So I've actually been trying to pump out these Can I Recreates like crazy the last week or so. I'm at least doing 1 a day. I've been doing 2 a day in a few days. Oh yeah, remind me. The one later today will not be at 6, so it won't be 4 hours and 15 minutes from now. It will be at 5:30 Central Time, about 3 hours and 45 minutes from now. I'm pushing it ahead about a half hour. So I got something going on a little bit later in the night, so I'm actually moving it ahead a half hour. If anyone's interested. Which one is that again? Oh yeah. Another random one I saw and realized I have the paint scheme for, so I wanted to try. Steve Kinzer's 2006 IROC Texas flip. It was literally the very next week from him rolling over at the Daytona race, that blow over on the backstretch. He rolled over in the very next week in the Texas race. I'm not kidding. The same guy rolled back-to-back weeks. Who does he think he is? Michael Waltrip or Rusty Wallace? There's a lot of those old guys that flipped a lot of times. I think I've had this discussion many times. Rusty Wallace has flipped at least 3 or 4 times. Michael Waltrip has flipped at least 3 or 4 times.
You gotta come in for this black flag.
Darn it! I was trying to avoid hitting that thing for that very reason. Because if I just ever clipped it like that, it was going to send me back the wrong way and have me miss that opening. Michael Waltrip's had at least 4 flips. Dale Earnhardt's had at least 5 or 6, a couple of which there's no footage of. Ken Schrader's flipped at least 3 times. Let's see, I think it was 87 Daytona? And then 95 Talladega, 03 Pocono. So at least 3 flips for him.
Engines.
Frank Keedy did 2 what? What about Dario Franchitti? Did he flip 3 times? Is that what you're talking about? There's 2 I can think of off the top of my head. Oh yeah. No, back-to-back weeks. That's what you're talking about. Yep, that's right. 07. Was it 07? Michigan and Kentucky. I remember that. I thought we were talking about 3 or more flips. Duh. If only my attention span wasn't so small, I'd actually remember what I was talking about a minute prior. I've tried both of those flips actually. In this game. Which isn't meant for IndyCar, but I've still tried. Not surprisingly, I didn't get either, but I still tried. I'll have to do part 2s. I want to get a good IndyCar reenactment. I want to show. I got close with a couple of those Ryan Briscoe attempts yesterday, but nothing really editable, I think, yet. Not to be confused with edible. I'm not going to eat the attempt. No!
We got trouble entering the tri-oval. You alright?
Hutch Strickland just pulled like a Russell Phillips there. I didn't necessarily want to make the comparison, but that's the only similarity I can think of that came to mind. Next. Good thing Hut's roof stayed intact.
Drivers, start your engines.
Wow. Yep. Gordon's got the rookie stripe. Wrong year. 1 year too early.
Stay behind the 24 car.
Gotta get right in front of Spencer. Yeah, look how high this grip is. I'm just going back and forth as fast as I can on the banking and not getting loose at all. Bet you if I spin out Rusty Wallace at this speed, he'll flip. Just because it's 1993. Rusty Wallace has flipped 4 times that I can think of. Not a single good attempt this entire video. Since we are approaching the top of the hour, this will probably be the 3rd to last attempt here. Just like usual. I wish I could just sit around all day and do nothing, but unfortunately I gotta do some chores and cleaning and crap. Gotta get my place straightened up. Been wanting to clean it for a while and been procrastinating, so I'm gonna do that in between live streams. No!
You gotta come in. Flag.
Holy crap. Jeez. I'm trying to make a comparison of what that looked like, but I can't think of anything. Maybe like Steve Grissom, 97, instead of facing backwards, I hit the wall head on. Because I guess is a little bit reminder of what that could have looked like. Actually, I want to see that one more view. Yeah, that was almost like Steve Grissom's 97 Atlanta wreck. Instead, I was facing forward instead of backwards.
Drivers, start your engines.
Jump over this reenactment. No, I just need to get the angle just perfectly. I did like an attempt or two in practice where I got it decent, but the way I hit the fence was kind of weird, so I didn't save either of them, but I was just able to slip through without causing a wreck first. Just kind of going on my own at around 100 miles an hour. I was just able to slip through that opening and then hit the fence. It was really difficult though. Excuse me. Look how bunched up they are. Holy crap. They are 4 wide. Almost 5 wide. Whoa. Whoa. Nope. I actually got most of the field in that wreck, though. We didn't get the reenactment I wanted, but the wreck itself was pretty damn huge. Alright, one last attempt. Unless I can... I mean, we haven't even had an edit-worthy attempt. So unless I get a really good one here, looks like I'm going to have to do a part 2. Not even going to be a vote on this one. But not before I do a backwards big one with all 42 cars. Gordon, man, how about nostalgia? Gordon having the rookie stripe. Not that I was technically alive for it, not really old enough to remember, obviously. Unless I have the greatest memory of any person ever. The BBO, otherwise known as the Moabo. The mother of all big ones, or the backwards big one. Sounds like something Kim Jong-un would name one of his missiles. Right behind Bill Elliott. Oh, that was close. I almost spun myself out. Compliments of Terry Labonte. Instead, I'll spin him out. No, you bastard! Alright, I'm gonna do another one, so this backwards one doesn't count as the final. Because I'm gonna exile the game and respawn with a full 42 car field, because I think I took a few out for this one. Shit. Dude, let's not miss them this time. Direct shot. Jeez.
The leader's pitting now.
I bet they are. Holy crap, do you see the ride Rusty Wallace took? Alright. 79. Why not? So I want to use a slightly different version of the track because I know for a fact the grip settings of the one I was using are kind of messed up. Whoa, this is new. 79, that's right. I haven't used this one too much yet.
Stay behind the 87 car on the inside.
Look at this
line.
big banking on the backstretch. This is similar to Talladega 70s, 80s, but a little bit updated.
You've been disqualified from reckless driving.
I really want to hit this banking. It's calling to me. Oh, I didn't flip. Alright, so I'm gonna get him on the backstretch.
You alright?
I almost want to let them get a full lap up to speed before I wreck them,
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
which is what I think I'm gonna do.
8 cars in.
Yeah, I remember they recently came out with this one. Oh god, I really wish I could remember off the top of my head who made this track so I could credit them.
Green flag.
It's the
green
same.
flag, green
guys that made the new Atlanta 2017. God, why can I not remember? Someone help me out. Yeah, I'm gonna let these guys get a full lap up to speed, and then I'm gonna take them out. As they're coming on the backstretch in lap 2. Let them get a full lap up to speed. See you on the other side, guys. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. So I want to get a decent start, but not get too far into turn 2 before I actually hit them. They were wrecking before they even got to me. I saw the 11 upside down before they even got to where I was. The AI probably saw me and started to panic. Yeah, let's take a ride along with Bill Elliott. I saw him upside down before they even got to where I was. Yep. You see the 26 just shoot straight to the right. The 66 is probably upside down too. Let's follow him. Oh no, he just missed the banking. So did those guys. I want to see the ride the 26 took though. Oh, he went on the side, but he never flipped. Alright, one more look at this. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking wreck on its own. Bill Elliott flipping like that. Then I come flying in. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much again for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Go follow me over on Twitch if it's more convenient for you guys to watch the live streams that way. Because I stream to both simultaneously. If you want behind the scenes stuff and bonus notifications for when I go live, be sure to follow me on Twitter or Facebook. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to help this channel, help support this channel and get some cool rewards in return, go check out my Patreon page. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy and Tommy Joyce for your support on there. I really appreciate it. And like always, let me know your suggestions for future videos down in the comments below. Hope to catch you all at the next stream. Until then, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bye, guys.